Today, let's talk about food. The food we eat, the food that every one of us know. Food. Food. And according to the definition from the children, we say food is anything we eat that make us grow and be healthy. Yes, we tell the children it makes us grow. Yes, it's true for that every one of us grow. The tender ones are still growing, so they need the food. Now, in terms of being healthy, remember that the food, whatever we take into the system, either solid or liquid, has a great impact into the system. It could be negative, it could be positive. Now, in order to take what the body needs to grow healthy, that means you have to determine these options. What does my body need? What does my body want? And think what you need to give to the body is what the body needs. And how do you go about that? You go about that by, first and foremost, you must find out things like the body mechanism, the health condition, your family history, and all kind of illness that the body is prone to, or the one the body has suffered, or the body is suffering. What kind of nutrient am I lacking? What is the age? You consider your age as well when you're making your choice of food. You don't just wake up in the morning and you carry the kind of food they might be giving little children. Like the little children can take some certain food, but because the fact they are growing, yes, the energy in them will always help it out. But you as an adult, remember that a lot of things you take, either the body will just keep it there and it will accumulate to become a kind of problem. So you have to take time to make choice of your food to avoid any state of emergency. Do you understand? Like most people, they don't know their health status. It's always nice you know your health status, please. Then if you don't know your health status and you take things that can trigger some certain illness, that calls for an emergency. So what do we do? Remember that what suits you might not suit my body. My body differs from your own body. Then people suffering different kind of illness, there are things they are not having business with. So I'm going to illustrate very few of them. Let's take sugar as an example. Someone suffering low sugar and someone suffering high sugar and a normal one. You know their choice of food supposed to be differs. In terms of fruits, one suffering high sugar has no business with pineapple, has no business with coconut. One suffering low sugar has every business with coconut and pineapple. One suffering high sugar needs cucumber because cucumber is tasteless and it contains water that can water down the sugar. That's one. But always remember that your vegetable and water has no barrier with any kind of health issue because they help to build up your immune systems. Yeah, there has a lot of functions to do in the body. Then outside that, one suffering for stomach ulcer, you don't have business with any kind of fruit or food that contains any form of acid. Example in fruit is your lemon, your lime, even orange for stomach ulcer. You need to avoid some certain things. Then one suffering for high blood pressure, there are a lot of things, sugary things, raw salt, you don't have business with them. Saturated fat, you don't have business with them. Then one that is suffering high blood pressure, remember that high blood pressure and high cholesterol, they have a link, they have a connection. If, for example, that one is already having high cholesterol, you have no business with egg. Remember the egg yolk contributes negatively to high cholesterol, and high cholesterol trigger the BP level. So you don't have business with it. Then one suffering from arthritis or any form of joint problem has no business with sugary things, processed food, saturated fat, because to start with you need to cut down your weight in order to help your health. So when making choice of your food, remember that there are some certain things you need to find out before eating. Like an adult that has a kind of underlying issue has no business with red meat. Rather, you go for fish. You need vegetables. So I decided to shift it, but a lot of us can just wake up in the morning and you say provided whatever is available, that's what you eat. No, it's what the body needs that you need to give to the body. You don't need any amount of money to be able to sort out what your body needs. All you need to consider your health status, your body mechanism. What does the body lack? And give it to the body back. And by so doing, you'll discover that you'll be healthy. Remember that it's our responsibility to take care of our health. Why God takes care of our life. So please, don't live carelessly. Don't wake up and begin to say, okay, this body hungers for a particular. For example, somebody is having sugar problem and your body is having this hunger for sugary things? Are you supposed to take it? Remember that taking it try to satisfy the flesh, and at the end of the day you trigger the sugar level, and that can cause disaster. So let's consider what we take into our system. Let's consider our body condition, the health status and everything before making our choice of food. In my next video we'll talk about food processing. How do we process our food? For a lot of us, we use our hand to invite food poison unknowingly to us. I love you guys. Stay healthy, take care of yourself, and do whatever you can do to make sure you live healthy. I love you guys.